Easily hit legend by beating the algo. Shut up, Acorn. Just because you can't climb doesn't mean there is an algo. Lantern into victory bill. Horrible lead, just go Dragonair. They bring in Basti. Yo, what the heck is that? Is that a Giraffe again? GBL with confusion? Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video we have some battle submission for coaching, aka free coaching or like critique or whatever you call it, where like people from my viewer, like people who watch these videos, request that I provide my feedback on their playstyle. I don't charge for that, it's completely free. So this is just we're doing it to help the people out who are struggling to climb, especially like people below the 2500 elo, because I feel like it's easier to point out lots of mistakes for many reasons. One of them is like they make some obvious mistakes that could have been dodged, and usually whenever you start avoiding these mistakes, such as fast move timing, you can easily start getting to expert at least by avoiding these mistakes. Today's video we have Tor Nono Kalo Bal, okay? They are at 2445, and I think they are running the team that I've been posting lots of videos about, which is Lantern Double Dragon. I was told that the team doesn't work as much below 2800, which is kind of understandable. So we have Lantern Double Dragon. The Wiggly lead, the way I play it is you stay in, you shield, you throw in good timing. Good timing here is 7. So, wait, what was that? Wasn't that 9? 1, 2. Okay, so you stay in and you spend as many shields as it takes to take down this. Okay, they get a catch. So, okay, so as I said, I explained in the video, you throw on 4 because they can't catch when you throw on 4. I think this was a throwing on 6, which is technically... Okay, let's pause for a bit. Everyone. I don't know. I'm assuming most of the people who came in have too much elo for us, for this content to be something they are interested in. But regardless, they catch on Whiscash. I like that they get to the move then swapped out. That's technically like the ideal play. Opponent here having a shadow, non-shadow Whiscash. Non-shadow Whiscash is actually better. As I said, always go to Dragonair against Whiscash, because in case they have a Lantern in the back, Guzzlord destroys a Lantern and Gligar. In both cases, you always go Dragonair. Why do I see a shiny? Oh, is that a non-shadow? Please tell me that's a shadow shiny at least. So this is technically like a crunch does too much damage here. So, well, technically they no shielded, so it's fine. Now they should bring in the Wiggles. So Wiggly come in, 2 charms will finish the Guzzlord. Now we should go back to Lantern, do one spark and then throw if they are staying in, which they did do here. So that this is like an ideal play so far. They shielded, which is annoying. We died with a move, and I think this is a GG at this point. So what was the mistake? Mistake was basically we needed to do one more spark, I think, against the... we needed to do one more spark against the Wiggles. And they have a Polyrat, so this is technically a tough team. This is technically a tough team comp. Like, Polyrat is just too bulky for this team to beat sometimes when you don't have shields. So the catch was crucial. Them catching actually ended up mattering the most. We went Guzzlord onto Whiscash, which ended up being actually the correct play. So don't throw on alignment. 1 for 7. Okay, it's Lantern against Charm. 1 for 7, 10. Okay, keep that in mind. 1 for 7, 10. That's like the ideal timing you want to throw on. Okay, moving into the next battle. We have Lantern into Dragonair. This is just a swap out. You don't stay in. You don't stay in. This is a bad matchup. Don't stay in. You have to swap out. You can't stay in. You could just go Dragonair and hope for the best. So the reason like you need to swap out is you want to bait out the Skarmory, and this is a crucial matchup. If you... Well, technically they chipped us a bit. But yes, if they insta-swap, Dragonair gets to 2 moves against Skarmory. We see an ideal timing. I don't know if that's like just based off luck or that's intended, but that was a great timing, by the way. We have to go Lantern again. You don't tap the move. You don't tap the move. Yeah, that's a mistake. So now because of that, we were forced to drop a shield and throw in CMP. So you don't tap. I said it in the video before, if you bring in your Lantern, you have to farm them all the way down. You don't throw anything here. So that's like a mistake, but I don't think it does matter because we're just about to get RPS'd. As you can see here, we have no way to beat them. They still have 2 shields up, and I don't think Guzzlord can beat anything up a shield. Even Trev at this point can beat us. Yeah, they have the Whiscash. Well, technically, this is manageable. If we land a crunch, we get the debuff. There is still some hope. But that was CMP as well. So we have a CMP issues, cap tie issues. Because if you don't throw there, you get a free Dragon Tail. I don't think it does matter that much. But so far, you know, like I'm trying to provide feedback on your gameplay. So technically, we have a CMP issues. We're throwing, like last game, we lost because of throwing on alignment and they ended up catching. And this matchup, we could have gotten like a Dragon Tail and you could see that we CMP'd it twice. I know I do CMP a lot, but when I do it, I'm the one who wins CMP, not the one who loses CMP. But yes, don't CMP them. Okay, throw on good timing. If you are 3 turns, like let's say you are Guzzlord against Whiscash, you throw on odd numbers. Okay, you throw on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. I mean, you're not going to go to 11, but be aware of alignment. Be aware of alignment. That's something that does matter. Timing is the most crucial thing you could learn until you hit Legend. After Legend, we can say that you might need some skills. But until Legend, you can literally hit Legend by throwing on good timing. Okay, we have Lantern into Charjabus. So Lantern does win the 0, but we have 2 answers here. So you are supposed to insta-swap. Okay, this is an ABB team. If you see a lead that you lose, you soft lose. Even a neutral lead, you want to swap out. Okay, because remember, usually there is an Azu with this, as I was just talking about. Like I didn't know this, but there is always an Azu or a Mandy or an Annihilate. In both cases, you want to save the Lantern for the thing in the back, so you insta swap to bait it out. In this matchup, I usually don't mind dropping a shield actually here, just to drop them low enough, because this is still an awkward health range. Like you can shield, get a shield back. It's not a bad idea, but also you can just, you know, go to the T-Bolt and insta-throw it. Don't let them... I like that we're throwing good timing here. They bring the Charjabug again. So again, you're supposed to swap out. You are supposed to swap out. Our opponent gave us hope by throwing a bad move. And guess what they have? They have a Licky Tongue. And Guzzlord love to see the Licky Tongue. As I always recommend, you throw Crunch here. You need the defensive drop. They threw on bad timing. So technically that's good for us. 7 Sparks indeed. I still think Crunch is the way to go as long as they are healthy. Because even if they shield, you might get a defensive drop. That was alignment. Again, we have an alignment issue. Don't throw an alignment. Well, technically they CMP'd us. So that wasn't actually a bad play. You still don't shield. Body Slam. Yes, remember that they do have a Volta Switch which is resisted. So I think we're in a good situation. Our Lantern has a move. They can't Dragon Tail you down. And yes, Guzzlord cleans games. Okay, so we won the game here because Guzzlord was just too good of a Pokemon. And that 1 HP in the back, that 1 HP Guzzlord, basically it's not 1, it's actually around 5 because Guzzlord is just so HP weighted. So game number 3, we have a CMP issues as well. Moving into the next one, Lantern into Charjabug. Hopefully we swap to Dragonair this game. No, we're not going to swap. Again, this is an ABB team. We have 2 answers in the back that do better than the fish. And we need to save the fish for whatever they have in the back. They always should have a water Pokemon with a Charjabug. Why? Because Charjabug is weak to Cash and Gligar. And the only thing that destroys both is usually, could be Feraligatr, could be Whiscash, Shadow itself, could be Azu. So, if it's, I don't think it's Whiscash. You don't run it with Whiscash. Is it alignment that says Licky? Well, technically, in the Licky matchup, Guzzlord into Licky, it was them throwing on alignment. It was them CMPing us, because as a Guzzlord, you're supposed to throw. But usually, you don't throw unless you have to, right? But you can make an argument that because it's a crunch, we could have gotten like a crunch debuff, right? But that time, it's not his mistake. Okay, now they have a Lantern. I'm assuming that this is that Boy J's team. But if it's an Azu in the back, they should have brought it here. So, okay, timing is actually nice. Timing is good. I think their timing is actually phenomenal. The only problem is the CMP so far. Yeah, we don't shield here. I would like to go Guzzlord here and get so much energy, but you can also go Lantern. I think going Guzzlord might be the better play, and that's the Lantern. And now, Guzzlord cleaning these games as expected from the Ultra Beast. So, Crunch. I like going Crunch. But is it necessary? No. Are they gonna win? No way. Guzzlord is just too thick for the fish to beat. Now we're debating. There is no wrong play in this matchup, to be honest, because look at that. Opponent throwing on bad timing. So this is what I'm saying. Like, people at this MMR always throw on bad. They don't have a complete understanding of fast move timing. Now, Guzzlord is just going to clean this matchup. Did we make mistakes? I don't think so. I think this matchup was playing fine. But again, charge up a lead just to swap out. Yeah, Mandabuzz has no play against this team. Like, the best thing Mandabuzz could get is literally Dragonair, and Dragonair just doesn't care about that matchup, to be honest. Okay. Toad, Nono, Calopal. Lantern to Mantine. They will bring in Annihilate. Oh, wait, that was Surfetch. You have to double shield here. Double shield. Don't think about it. Double shield. Throw a move and double shield. I like this. Even, like, we threw in bad timing, but I don't think it matters, okay? Because they will shield. You're just going to double shield here. Please double shield. Thank you. And you can farm down. Surfetch doesn't get to 3 moves, okay? Now we're going to get to this move here. They will farm us down, technically, but they are taking so much damage. And their energy doesn't go anywhere against the Lantern. So all we need to do is to hope that they don't have... they don't have a fighter in the back. That was bad timing, by the way. And timing is crucial, but they need double... Don't they need 2 superpowers here? If they kill us with 1, it's bad. Okay, they didn't. Yo, dude, Guzzlord is just so good. Look at that. Guzzlord is just insanely good. That's why people don't... that's how people don't respect it. Yes, I know it's awkward against Basti, but, like, neutral matchups are just, like, a huge W for Guzzlord. That's how OP this Pokemon is. It's just so freaking good. Gligar lead. You need to shield the dig, and you need to land the Surf. So, we throw in CMP here again. Shield the dig, or did we shield the dig? Okay, we shielded the dig. So, as I said, if you shield the dig, you still stay in, okay? Technically, if you shielded the dig, the game is in your hand now, because you are 1 fast move ahead, right? So you don't swap out. This swap is bad. Stay in. Stay in. Get the second shield at least. You could catch the third dig on your Guzzlord. That would be insane. That would be like a game-winning play. So now we were like, okay, let me explain it this way. Since you shielded dig, GBL is a joke. Why, you might ask? Because timing is everything. Why, you might ask? Because timing is everything. I mean, timing is very necessary. On Holmes Lice Henry has a feedback here. On that last game, they waited the clock when they had swap. I don't remember the situation, but yes. Sometimes, I mean, as I said, Henry, like, you can hit legend with only having, by just having good timing. After you hit legend, there is more skill you need to learn. Not you, Henry. You're too good, okay? But stuff like knowing, like, a clock awareness, like whenever you are aware of whether they can swap in or swap out, energy management, those stuff comes in after. And like this matchup here, I feel like we went from having a huge advantage into having a disadvantage. Now, like, okay, they went to their own Licky, and if we just stayed in and won the lead, you could have that Licky on your Guzzlord, and that's just GG. Like, they can't recover from that. Because technically you shielded a dig, so you're going to get to 2 surfs before they get to 2 digs. This is still an awkward health. Can we even Dragon Tail down? This is where you need to count. Do 3, then throw. So we are aware of the counts. So as I said, you're supposed to throw on 3 there because they throw 2 body slams, so they get it with less than 6 seconds. So throwing on 3 was actually a great play. Now we see a Cress. So how do we beat this? Well, we have a Crunch loaded, which is good for us. Psycho Cut doesn't add up. No, don't catch. You don't need to catch. But this catch is actually insanely good. But they baited. Bro, they baited there. We were trying to catch a Moon Blast. We ended up catching a super effective Grass Knot. I don't think we shield at this point. I don't think he shield. Okay, that's we're seeing some good plays here. We're throwing on 2. That's actually something I can get behind, which is just to throw the move, kill the Pokemon, and now Dragon Tail down. Guzzlord again, carrying us to victory. You easily hit legend by beating the Algo. Shut up, Acorn. Just because you can't climb doesn't mean there is an Algo. Okay, Lantern into victory build. Horrible lead, just go Dragonair. They bring in Basti. Yo, what the heck is that? Is that a Giraffarigan GBL with confusion? Bro. So, wait. So we could have done one. Okay. I was trying to double check. We did 2 Dragon Breaths against Confusion. Confusion is 4 turns. You're supposed to do on 3. So technically, there is, like some timing issues there. So that could have been dodged. I don't know if we can get to another move. So I don't agree with that shield. Yeah, so I don't agree with the shield because we don't get to another move. So technically, we shielded there and we just gave them a huge advantage now. Not if we can KO with 2. So... Okay, look at this. So in this game, we get RPS'd, okay? So you need to stall the clock. So we get KO'd here. We have 9 seconds to bring our Pokemon, okay? 9 seconds. So the switch is not up yet, okay? It takes 60 seconds for the switch to be back. So you need to be aware of this. You don't go in unless this goes to 1, okay? Once this is 1, almost 0, that's when you swap in. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to go in, kill, and look at the switch here. Look at the switch. It's not even up. But if we waited 9 seconds, it would have been here. Like literally here. And then you throw a charge move, and then you can swap out to Guzzlord. But they could have a Basti. Wait, is that Magical Leaf? 1, 2, 3, we throw. Isn't Magical Leaf 3-turn fast move? Can someone correct me? Yes? Okay. So Magical Leaf is a 3-turn fast move. You are 2 turns fast move. You throw on 1, 4, 7. Don't throw on 3. 3 is alignment. We just gave an entire Magical Leaf. I didn't see the fast move, which means they could have came in late. See? The 9 seconds we did not wait. We are getting punished by that. Look at the switch. If you waited the 9 seconds to switch, we could have swapped in Guzzlord here. But now we can't. And we ended up in an awkward situation where we are forced to shield. We will go Guzzlord. They have their own Lantern. Well, like they say something, hashtag never punished. Guzzlord is just so forgiving for us. It doesn't matter what they do. Guzzlord is just going to clean these games for us. So, if you win, let's say there wasn't any mistakes in the game. They swapped out. They don't have a Guzzlord answer, and opponent gets punished by that. They threw in bad timing as well. So technically... let's say Guzzlord the cleaning, okay? Guzzlord has been a very forgiving Pokemon for us. Like, I feel like that game wasn't supposed to be a win, but yeah, Guzzlord the cleaned. This is the worst score breaker for the team. That is not a hot counter. Like, I know Wiggly is tough, Whimsy is tough, but this is the biggest score breaker for the team. Yo, this is kind of a clean screenshot. Look at that. So why this is tough? Because Annihilate can throw energy on every Pokemon and has fast move pressure, which the team struggle with. So the way you beat Annihilate, I found the best way. You build up to T-Bolt, then you bait. Then you insta-throw the next Surf. You still don't shield, by the way. You don't shield. If they go for Shadow Ball, good for them, okay? They 99% they bait. Except your opponent. So this is actually a good play. No, don't swap. Okay, we ended up baiting out an A-Slash. But the thing is, how are we going to beat the Annihilate? I mean, this is a tough team, technically. Now we have to no shield, go to Lantern, and Spark all the way down. I think shielding is fine. Why swap? Yeah, we didn't need to swap out. You need, like guys, I always say this. Deal with your problems one by one in GBL. When you play in GBL, you need to worry the most about the Pokemon you're facing, okay? Put the Pokemon you're facing in a manageable health, okay? I've said that a lot. Okay, deal with your problems in GBL one by one. So first, we have an Annihilate issue we need to take care of. Once the Annihilate has no health, you can aggressively swap to Dragonair and make the game awkward for them. So now they bring in the Annihilate. Catching a Shadow Ball might be the game winning here. Okay, I think we lose now. Unless they have water pulse. Timing, again, is an issue because they did one counter, which means you have to throw... Good timing is bad timing now. I don't know how to explain it, but basically their good timing was bad timing. Just farm all the way down and hope. Now our Wincon, just hope they don't have Shadow Ball, which I think they do. Yeah. So again, we needed to chip the Annihilate more before going to the Dragonair. Because Annihilate, outside the Charmers, is the most annoying Code Breaker to deal with this team. Just because you don't have it. The combination between Counter and Night Slash put you in a very awkward health. So this is a Code Breaker. We have to swap out. Don't stay in. 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 I know it's a very awkward matchup, and Dragonair doesn't like this, but we don't like this either. That doesn't mean that Lantern likes this, okay? Opponent is doing something very questionable. They let us farm down their Dragonair, which is good for us, to be honest, because now this Lick is going to face a Guzzlord, where like the Lick won't do any damage. But to be honest, this is still an awkward health. Like the Licky will be able still to throw 2 body slams, right? Okay, opponent also need coaching. What is that timing, opponent? Oh my, that's an awkward health. Okay, let me say this. I think here, on an ideal world, you swap, and you do Spark. I think so. That's what I would do. Because it didn't KO, which means they were able to throw a body slam, but you could have just KO'd. I wouldn't expect, like 2500 Elope Trainer. No offense to do that. Okay. Now look at this. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I know you are trying to outsmart your opponent, but you know, King IV, the only and only coach in the entire Pogo, said sometimes you're trying to do a 500 IQ play, but you only need 2 IQ play, okay? So the play there was stay in. Don't do anything as smart, okay? Don't try to do that. Stay in. Don't try to outsmart when you have so much energy. Just tap your moves. Look at the upper... No, just to stay in. You can do a fast move. Even if it's a bad matchup, you can still do one fast move and you should be fine. Because now this Whiscash is just gonna make this game very awkward. Well, we were able to get to a move, so it's not as awkward. But now watch the opponent catching. No, you Dragon... okay, you Dragon Claw. You Dragon Claw here. You Dragon Claw. This is almost a Dragon Claw plus Dragon Tail damage. So, this game was 100% on us. We did not need to swap there. You didn't need to swap out. Just to trust Guzzlord. Like, so far, our Guzzlord has been sweeping. So just to trust it, okay? You've seen the Guzzlord doing wonders for you. Put some faith, okay? But we didn't have 2 moves. If we have 2 moves, I would say just to crunch. Amazing lead. They will swap an Annihilate. Serfetch? Is this like some new team? I always assume it's an Annihilate. So in this matchup... I can get behind bad timing. Okay, we throw in good timing because Surfetch should only get to 1 move. So Lantern comes in, they will take a body slam. We've seen this. I don't think we throw in good timing intentionally because I saw that. Okay, that was CMP. This is actually huge. This game is unlosable at this point. This game is unlosable. So I think we should just stay. Oh, this is the same team again. This is the same team again. We no shield. No shield. Thank you. Frenzy? What is he doing? Yo, now we shield. Have faith in the Lord. Okay, Guzzlord, look at that. Guzzlord is just cleaning these games, dude. Like, I want to provide more feedback, but it's like Guzzlord is just leaving me speechless. Like, look at these games. Guzzlord just... cleaning every game. I'm like, okay, now we should lose. And then like Guzzlord comes in handy, sweeping 2 Pokemons in the back. Why wait out timer for opponent? Well, that was something wrong, as I said. But I don't expect someone at Ace Elo to understand the switch cleanly, like just like everyone else. Okay, so I'm not gonna I didn't make a comment because I don't think understanding the opponent's behavior is something that I focus on whenever I coach someone at 2500 elo. So I'm like, okay, their switch is not up, so you should insta go in. But I don't think they would understand that. So first thing, I need to focus on timing, matchup, and something also I call it matchup awareness. But like, you should know your matchups. How do you know your matchups? More you study sims on PvPoke, or you just memorize games. You just practice the same team over and over again. Mantine. Is everyone running this team? What is this team? Bro, is everyone running it or something? Is this like... Who... Did Zionic make a video about this team or something? Yo, I kind of want to know now. That was bad timing, see? This team just beating the Algo leads. Okay, Acoin. Now we just go in Lantern. They go into Chestnut again. So we saw that your Guzzlord wins. That you don't need to throw, by the way. You don't need to throw here. You can just Dragon Tail them all the way down. Because we live a superpowered, so we know shield. So by you throwing on bad timing gives them an advantage. See? See? Because we throw in bad timing, now they will have this amount of health. But Lantern should still clean. Because they are double debuffed, right? So the Spark is going to crit. It's double... Yo, the superpower still hurt. We don't throw anything. We just farm them all the way down. Wowtastic, can you check who made this team? Mantine, Surfetch, Chestnut? Because there is something here to mention. Because we played that team so far 4 times. Lantern into Annihilate. This is, as I said, this is a core breaker. Built to the Thunderbolt and then Surf. Okay? So, you want to shield a Shadow Ball or no shield and a Night Slash. It seems that everyone here just go for the nuke. Bro, everyone here has like, you know, like, so brave. They swapped into Greedent. So, you could build up, honestly, and swap out. Which I like. Like, opponent here is aware of their counting, of their count. So, they did forward and swap. Yo, maybe this is a tail case. Opponent overfarmed by 1 million and they still trailblazed. If you are a Greedent here, you throw body slams. Like, what are you boosting? Like, your trailblaze did no damage. Please. Okay, this is coaching now for the Greedent player. Do not trailblaze a dragon. It's not worth it. Yes, it will boost the body slam, but look how much the body slam do. Like, you would have had 3 body slams by now. Hopefully you get them move or they just throw. Switch the coaching. Yo, what's up, Solid Snake will come in. Crunch, Trailblaze, Master. Hamster. Yo, maybe they have that. Maybe they have that. See? As I said, our best way to deal with Abe is the way we did it. Now we have a problem now, which is, how are we going to kill the A-Slash? It's a part of snow, so just throw and hope that they don't overfarm. So let's hope they don't overfarm. No, you stay in until they throw. You stay in until they throw. No shield. I think we know shield here. Yeah, we know shield, and now we just spark down. I don't think this is wrong, but stay in until they throw. Yeah. Lantern comes in handy, cleaning all these games. Greedent, join. Stream, please. Thank you, Yasser. Good to see you. Welcome in, Solid Snake. Okay, we're playing Tama. We have Obstagoon. It's been like a while since last time we saw Boostagoon. Stupid Pokemon with like 2 IQ. So usually people just keep throwing Night Slashes. So I think the ideal play here is just throw these Surfs. Because in the one shield... No, don't swap out. Don't swap out. Don't swap out. Don't swap out. It's a neutral matchup. You win it, okay? Don't swap out yet. If you want to be smart... Like, if you want to play smart here... Let me go back. So you see here, chip them, get them to this health range. Once they are here, catch the 3rd Night Slash on Guzzlord, because that will do 2 damage, okay? Don't swap out when they are still at awkward health. That's like not gonna give you anything. So this is still an awkward health, because yes, Night Slash is a bad move, but still does damage, and counter is OP. So they will get to another one like this. So technically, if we stayed in longer with Lantern, they wouldn't have been able to get to this move here. Great timing, by the way. Well played. So, Trevenant. So, again. We have 9 seconds. Why are you in a rush when you can just RPS, okay? You don't need to be in a rush when you have the upper hand. If we go Lantern here, we can still tank a Shadow Ball, right? And then we can, like, the Spark will put them in a range where, like, Guzzlord will be able to Dragon Tail them down. So you see, you went in with 9 seconds. So look at this. This is here. This is here is 15 seconds. So now they are at 12. We swapped at 9. Which means if we wait the 9 seconds, the switch will be literally here. So you do 3 sparks, and then you would have been able to swap out. I feel like we will still win, just because Guzzlord has been carrying regardless, right? That's NCK's ult. Of course. Who would have run such a team? We just no-shield everything here. The Shadow Ball does lots of damage, though. But it doesn't add up. Throwing good timing. Good to see. Shadow Ball still does a lot, but remember that they are close to Shadow Ball, right? I don't know if they shield here, because they are close to Shadow Ball, so this might be awkward. Oh, they don't have a shield, never mind. They don't have a wink on, again. As I said, we played wrong, but Guzzlord is still carried, okay? So you have 2 options. Play Tornono, okay? I'm just gonna call them Tornonor. Nonork. No, it's Nonor. Lantern into Charizard, unlosable game. Just maintain alignment. Okay. Let's go back. They bring in Deoxys defense. We look at the top right corner. We saw a Psychic. We went in Guzzlord. This is not ideal. Thank you so much. Bring in the Dark Lord against the Psychic. Yeah, thank you so much. Your face when they swapped into Guzzlord. Yeah, we should put that in the thumbnail, I guess. Okay, we're not banning Jay, as I said. Thank you so much, Nono Zaza and Papados for the 33 months on Papados. Dude, that's so many months. I think Papados is like within the top 5 streaks on Subwise. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. It's okay to be to ban. No, we're not banning Jay. Welcome in, Jay. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So, as I said, Annihilate is awkward. Deoxys defense is also awkward because Deoxys defense is spam move and 5. But Deoxys is not as awkward as Annihilate. So they swap in Deoxys defense. And I always say, you need to chip the Deoxys defense. Or at least wait until they Psycho Boost. Then you can go into Guzzlord. Guzzlord into Charizard is not a bad matchup. So sometimes you need to make the decision. Okay, if I stay in here and I win this matchup, they still want to bring in Charizard because you will still have some health. Also, Dragonair beats a Charizard in the 2, so you don't need to swap. Guzzlord destroys a Charizard because you can comfortably tank a Dragon Claw. And with the wing attack, it's still not enough damage. So don't swap out if Deoxys defense swap in, because counter here is super effective. And if they get a counter, okay, they did not get a counter in. So they did not shield as well. So you don't shield here because you live whatever move they throw. You only care about the Rock Slide, which they didn't have. They didn't get to the move. So again, as I said, you either try to improve at the game or you just use Guzzlord, because Guzzlord has been the most forgiving. Okay, that was bad timing. So Whiscash gets the first move in 5. So you do 3 Dragon Tails then throw, okay? I know you're going to, like, it's nice to get a Crunch debuff as early as possible like that. Just like that, see? But still throwing good timing. Dude, every time I'm providing feedback, then just Guzzlord get a Crunch debuff. That's kinda funny. I'm like, okay, you can't do that. And then Guzzlord just get a Crunch debuff. I'm like, okay, you could do that, I guess. I think this was the last battle. Okay, we have more. Tornono. Okay, I think you should switch the wings into Guzzlord. What do you call them? It's not arms, right? Is it, what do you call them? So A-Slash is one of the annoying core breakers, but it's manageable with Lantern. So you need to shield the Drill Run. The Lord forgives all our mistakes. It has been like that. 10 tentacles. I wanted to say that, but then I'm like, maybe it's not that, and it's going to look awkward. So we still shield. It's not claws, right? It's tentacles, right? I do like the way the play here, like aggressively switch, force them to insta throw. But then comes in Azu. Now we don't have a way to deal with Azu. So again, that's the reason I say double shield against the A slash, because you need the lantern to beat the Azu. Yeah, we have to. We have no play. And that was the last battle. So Thor Nono, yeah, what's the name? Thor Nonor, okay? Thank you so much for sending me these battles, and hopefully... Wait. Oh, wait, now I see. Thor Nono saying, thank you so much for sending me these battles. Hopefully my feedback was good enough. Again, avoid throwing on CMP when you are using something with a Dragon Tail. Because the sneaking in a Dragon Tail, trust me, is a much game-changing factor than throwing on CMP. That's, I think, all I need to say. I think your timing has been good. I don't know if it's intentional or, like, it's just luck, but usually, like, I don't expect people at Ace to master, like, fast move timing. I do understand that with one turn, it gets more annoying. I, myself, sometimes throw in bad timing. I wouldn't say sometimes. I would say, like, seldom. Yeah, seldom, okay? Throw in bad timing. Trust me, now, Chad, like, no, you don't. Most of the time. Shut up, Pogo fan. But yeah, that's pretty much for all you need to be aware of. And when you lose lead, you switch in, you lose a swap, you need to wait the switch. Wait the switch, okay? There were like 3 games where like it could have been way easier if we just wait the switch. And all I can say, trust in your Guzzlord. Guzzlord has been carrying in most of these games. We literally won every game because we had a Guzzlord. I CMP incinerate, use it. I mean, that's what we say. That's a gutsy call, okay? That's a very scary thing to do. That's a very, very scary thing to do. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is the end of the video. If you guys like it, make sure to leave a like, for the channel, subscribe, and see you in the next video. And good luck to Thor Nonor with the climb, and hopefully you are able to climb as much as you want.